So today's lesson is on 6.4, divide fractions and whole numbers on page 267. So I'm going to work out two problems with you, and I'm going to do number 3 and number 4. Okay, so your first one, you have 1/3 divided by 2. Now the first step before you start solving is to convert that 2 into a fraction, okay? Fractional notation. So here you have to add a 1 for your denominator. It's always going to be a 1 because this value needs to stay a 2. And by adding a 1, it doesn't do anything to this 2, okay? It keeps its value. Step 2 is to write 3 letters. Okay, I hope you remembered the 3 letters that y'all learned in class. Those 3 letters are S, C, R. S means to stay, C, change, and R, reciprocal. Now your third step is to rewrite your problem. Okay, so when you rewrite, you have to follow the meaning of these 3 letters, okay? So for example, here you have 1/3 and the S means to stay, so it has to stay 1/3. Now the C means to change, so that means this symbol needs to change to the inverse operation symbol of division, which is multiplication, the time symbol. Now the R means reciprocal, so it means to flip, okay? So what you're going to do to 2, 1 is flip the numbers. The 2 is going to be your denominator. The 1 is going to be your numerator. So now it's 1/2. Your final step is to solve. So when you solve, you're no longer going to divide here. You're not going to use this symbol. You're using your time symbol. Okay, so you're just going to multiply across. 1 times 1 is 1. And 3 times 2 is 6. So your answer for number 3 is 1/6. Now, can you make that fraction smaller? Can you simplify it? The answer is no, because you have this 1 as your numerator, and that's the smallest form this fraction can get. Okay, so the answer for number 3 is 1/6. Number 4. You have 3 divided by 1/5. So the same steps apply. Just because this 3, this whole number is in front, nothing changes. Okay, so first step, add that 1 for the denominator. Your second step, 3 letters, stay, change, reciprocal. Remember, it means to flip. Your third step, rewrite. So it stays the same, so the 3 stays on top, the 1 is still your denominator. Now the C means to change to the time symbol, and you are going to get the reciprocal of 1/5, which is, you flip it, 5/1. And then you work it out. Multiply across. 3 times 5 is 15, and 1 times 1 is 1. Your answer for number 4 is 15/1 or 15. These two have the same value. They're both whole numbers, okay? Anytime you have the 1 on the bottom, which is your denominator, it's a whole number. Anytime you have the 1 on top, it's a unit fraction. Okay, so here, do not change this answer and put 1/15. These two don't have the same value. This is smaller than this. So whatever you get, keep it as is, okay? Do not change it.